early 1944, southern England. Rain, wind, and an invasion plan so vast it strains the limits of planning itself. Allied commanders face an unforgiving challenge. Land an army on Normandy without a single usable port. The Germans hold every harbour in France. Without a way to unload tanks, fuel, and ammunition, the invasion will collapse on the sand. The solution must defy the coastline itself. American engineers begin designing something no force has ever built, a floating harbour large enough to rival Europe's ports, strong enough to survive the Channel, and modular enough to tow into battle. It receives a name whispered through workshops and shipyards: Mulberry. Across Britain, farms and factories become assembly yards. Welders shape steel caissons taller than houses. Concrete phoenix blocks rise from muddy fields like silent fortresses. Bombardment's floating breakwaters are tested against artificial storms strong enough to tear ships apart. Every bolt, every joint, every anchor plate is pushed to its limits. The question is always the same: will it survive the Channel? The scale is overwhelming. Roads jam with pontoons, pipes, bridge spans, and anchor chains. Railways shuttle caissons toward the coast. Locals watch massive hollow blocks slide into the water, their size so unnatural that fishermen call them the grey giants. The deadline tightens. Weather worsens. German bombers roam the night, yet the engineers never slow. Tarps hide welding sparks from enemy aircraft. Testing tanks hammer prototypes with rising waves. Piece by piece, the impossible becomes real. June 6 arrives. As soldiers storm Normandy, tugboats begin towing Mulberry's pieces across the Channel. Swells rise, wind claws at the tow lines, but the harbour holds. Within days, an artificial port takes shape offshore, floating roadways heaving with the tide, pierheads absorbing the weight of trucks and tanks, breakwaters calming the surf enough to unload the war. Mulberry becomes the lifeline of the invasion. Every hour, thousands of tons of supplies roll across its decks: fuel, armour, ammunition, food feeding the push inland. Even when storms batter the coast, engineers rebuild sections under fire, patching steel and replacing pontoons in a race against the sea. By midsummer, the miracle becomes routine. The Allies never captured a major port, they built one instead, anchored to the waves and strong enough to sustain an army. Mulberry proves a quiet truth. Engineering can redraw the map, ports can float, roads can rise and fall with the tide. And when the fate of Europe depends on it, even the ocean becomes something that can be built upon.